Well, hello. So today I'm gonna give the DNC some ideas. And I don't know if you got the memo, but I'm the reincarnation of Jesus. This is what you get. So, DNC, we are, in some toughies. And so I'm gonna give you some ideas in order to, boost up the rosters. So we've got a voting in general campaign. So what I recommend is door to door people and be like, not like, oh, I'm voting for this person. No, I'm not voting for this person. Everybody in that street that just have a sign was like, yeah, we're voting. I have a great relationship with the neighbors in my neighborhood because of their animals, and I'm the dog ambassador. Also the cat ambassador, but the cat population is not really that big because the dog population overruns it. But whatever. I know all the drama. I know who likes who, who's friends with who. I might start keeping a journal of my journey. Anywho, DNC. So first and foremost, I would say voting campaign in general. Just voting. Businesses, we're voting. Everybody. Just American voting, 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 voting. Just that placard, red and blue, voting. Just American flag, voting. We're voting. We're all voting. And not, and I even recommend that people don't put up signs to support the other candidate. Damn. I mean, that way it's a big surprise. You know what I mean? That way it's like, oh my gosh, we didn't realize it. Whether it's bad surprise if you didn't, or a good surprise, whatever. So, what we do is we just voting. Just vote. That's it. The second thing that I recommend is the DNC needs to come out with a national voting day. Just a national straight up voting day. That's just not. I don't understand why that's not a thing. That's an easy, wonderful ticket that people can run with and be like, we need to have a national day off for voting. Straight up. That's it. Then we've got candidates choose a spot based on their rank. So for instance, let's say Bernie wins, and Bernie goes, yay, and then Bernie has his candidate that he chooses. Then through the voting process, Bernie would choose maybe, let's say, Elizabeth Warren got the least second votes in the Democratic thing. So Elizabeth Warren would be like, I'll be a vice president. And it's a welcoming. And I know that people make fun of the vice president position, but Elizabeth Warren would come in welcoming just for the sake of humanity and the sake of understanding. I know there may be some personal issues, but to usher in a wonderful, and maybe next element, Elizabeth Warren could be the president. Or the other way around, maybe it's Elizabeth Warren and then Bernie, and then you Tulsi Gabbard, who's still running. It was like maybe she runs it for the military. She runs all the military. So you've got Michelle. I was gonna say Michelle Pfeiffer, Marianne Williams, and she would run the peace people. The people that, and maybe a new organization that would generate peace throughout the world and in America, because we seriously need some peace and spirituality. So what do you think about that? All those elements and people falling in line. De Blasio, maybe he comes in and he's like, the guy who tells you this is what's wrong, this is what's right, this is how to do it, and get things done. I don't know. And everybody goes into their ranks within the cabinet of the person that became the president. I think that would be beautiful. I think that would show a statement of solidarity within the Democratic Party. I think that's with it, first you got Joe's like, what buzz, Kamala? And then Tulsi's like, what about the weed? And then Kamala's like, oh, So you've got all those things playing, and they're playing great in the news and wonderful for jokes. But at the end of the day, there has to be a sense of unity. And there has to be some statements that go, bah, National Day, bah, campaign for just vote, just make your voice heard, National Day off, and then people falling in line, be like, duh, 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 duh. What do you think, DNC? I think you're doing a great job. I'm a Democrat. I was kind of like, I don't know, but I'm going to say, sure, I'm a Democrat. That's why I'm wearing is the blue. And that's why it says, knowledge is power. Schoolhouse Rock. That's a Democrat motto, I believe. What do you think? I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful eternity.